Okay, today we're going to look at some problems from section 4.2, focusing on using Pascal's triangle to expand a binomial. So let's look at the pattern again. We're expanding a binomial, so here we have the binomial x plus y raised to the 0 power. And so we know the leading coefficient, or the only coefficient there, will be 1, because anything other than 0 raised to the 0 power is 1. Here, x plus y to the first, our coefficients are 1 and 1. If we were to expand x plus y squared, we'd end up with x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. So notice our coefficients are 1, 2, and 1. So 1, 2, and 1. And if we were to expand x plus y cubed, what will happen is our coefficients will be 1, 3, 3, 1. So notice as we go down the triangle, if we add the two numbers above, we get the numbers below. So again, here we'd have 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 1 is 4, and 1. And again, notice the symmetry. All right, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And then here we'd have 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, and 1. And then this pattern would continue as our exponents got larger. Okay, so let's put this into play here. So we're going to look at the first one, a plus b cubed. And so going back to our triangle, we're cubing. So our coefficients will be 1, 3, 3, and 1. And so as we go across left to right, we have 1. And we take our first term in the binomial raised to whatever we're expanding it to, so in this case to the third, times, and then the second term, b, is going to be raised to the 0, because these two values, these two exponents, have to add up to whatever this exponent is, which in this case obviously is 3. Okay, moving along, we have plus. We know the coefficient is 3 for the next one. Now this exponent drops down by 1, so now it's squared. And that exponent increases by 1, so that's b to the first. Moving along again, another 3. Now we'll have a to the first, b squared, right? This one dropping down by 1, this one going up by 1. And finally, a to the 0, b to the third. Okay, so now when we multiply all that out, we get a to the third plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus that's 1, so 1b cubed. Okay, so let's look at one more here. So we've added some things. We're subtracting a larger expansion, and then we have coefficients and an exponent in here, so a lot going on. So again, we're going to the fourth power, so going back to our triangle. Our coefficients will be 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay. So this will equal 1. So now we have 2x squared to the fourth, and then a negative 3y to the 0. So it's really important that we keep that negative sign there, because you'll see how some of our signs change. Okay, plus, now the next one was 4, 2x squared, so the 4 goes down to 3, negative 3y, the 0 goes up to 1. Then we had a 6. So that 2x squared now is squared, and then negative 3y is also squared. Okay, coming down the other side of the symmetry, so we have 4, 2x squared to the first, negative 3y to the third, and then lastly, 2x squared to the 0, negative 3y to the fourth. So a lot going on there in our expansion. So doing this one at a time, so we're going to have 2 to the fourth, which is 16, x squared to the fourth, so power to a power, we multiply, so we have x raised to the 8th. As we move along, we're going to have 2 cubed, right, so that's 8. 8 times 4 is 32, times the negative 3, we end up with negative 96. And now again, we have power raised to a power, so 2 times 3, we get x to the 6th. And then y to the first. And then as we move along, we're going to have a 2 squared, which is 4, a negative 3 squared, which is 9. And so we'll have 6 times 4 times 9, which is 216. x squared to the fourth. 2 times 2 is 4. X to the first squared, so we end up with y squared. So another pattern that you may see here is the degree of each term. So we're 8 degree, right? This would be a 7th degree because we have the exponent of the variables. Here we have a 6th degree, so we know our next one is going to be a 5th and then a 4th. Okay, so as we move along, we have 4 times 2 is 8. We have a negative 3 cubed, that's a negative 27. So 8 times negative 27 is negative 216. X squared, and then y to the third. And then lastly, we have this to the 0, which is just 1. Negative 3 to the fourth is positive 81. Y to the fourth. So a couple of things again. Our signs, because this is negative, we go positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. And then the degree of each term starts here with 8, and then it works its way down to 7, 6, 5, and then 4. And so no matter what we have in here or to what degree, as long as we follow this pattern, we can't go wrong. So I hope that helps, and we'll see you soon.